Hello commentors, welcome to my channel. Today, pag-usapan natin ang about raster graphics and vector graphics. So ito yung mga topics natin. Una, what are raster graphics? Ano ang mga examples ng raster graphics? Next, the vector graphics and the examples of vector graphics and the comparison between the two. Okay, simulan natin. What are raster graphics? Raster graphics are digital images created or captured, for example, by scanning in a photo as a set of samples of a given space. Mamaya ipapakita ko sa inyo kung ano yung x and y coordinates at kung saan natin makikita yung mga pixels na yan ng raster graphics. Sometimes it is called bitmap since it contains information that is directly mapped to the display grid. So ito yung mga examples ng raster graphics. Una, yung tinatawag na bitmap or BMP. So ang kanyang file name extension is BMP. Next, TIFF or Tag Image File Format. Minsan makikita mo TIF lang. So it can be multiple layered, parang sa Photoshop document na naka-preserve pa rin yung mga layers niya at pwede nating ma-edit. Next, we have the GIF. Minsan binabasa to as GIF. This stands for Graphics Interchange Format. So madalas yung makikita nating mga GIF ay naka-animate. Diba? Kung minsan makikita natin sa Facebook may mga GIF dyan yung gumagalaw ng mga series of pictures. Actually, those are frame by frame pictures compiled into one file. Next, we have the JPEG. So it's for Joint Photographic Experts Group. So it is also known as JPG. So kung nagpi-picture tayo, usually ito yung nakikita natin na extension, yung JPG only, not the JPEG, but they're the same. Next, we have the PNG or the Portable Network Graphics. So yung PNG naman can retain transparency as GIF. Medyo like GIF, pwede rin siyang transparent, ibig sabihin wala siyang background. But usually ang PNG ay may higher quality compared to the GIF. And the last one, we have the PSD or Photoshop document. So sa mga future tutorials natin, since nasa Photoshop tayo ngayon, so we will be dealing more on the PSD or the Photoshop document. Now, what are vector graphics? Defined in terms of two-dimensional points which are connected by lines and curves to form polygons and other shapes. So that's according to Wikipedia. Usually smaller in file size compared to raster graphics. So, ito yung mga examples ng vector graphics. Number 1, AI or Adobe Illustrator file. Yung pangalawa, CDR o yung galing sa CorelDRAW. Next, we have PDF or Portable Document Format. So, nagdidepende naman yung yung quality ng PDF according to the sources of images na nilagay natin. Kung ang nilagay natin ay vector images, so nare-retain pa rin yung kanyang quality as vector image na nandoon sa loob ng PDF file. At kung ginamit natin ay only the scanned version of photo or any pictures, so pag i-zoom in mo siya, makikita mo yung mga pixels niya. Next, we have the EPS or Encapsulated Postscript. So, pwede siyang ma-open sa CorelDRAW. Next is SVG or Scalable Vector Graphics. Okay, so ipapakita ko sa inyo yung kanyang comparison para mas lalo nyo maintindihan. Ano bang kaibahan ng vector at saka raster graphics? So yung nakikita nyo dito, this picture is downloaded from Wikipedia. So this one, ito yung niya, parang illustration, but this whole image itself is a raster graphics. Ito yung parang lang po, parang representation lang. So yung vector up to 7 times magnification, wala ka makikita pixel. Samantala yung bitmap, ganito yung makikita mo kapag isusum mo siya. This picture here represents the vector graphics, pero yung file na ito as a whole is a raster. Okay? Since yung mga vector graphics ay hindi natin na-view sa Windows Photo Viewer. Okay? So, pag isusum natin ito, as you can see, this one, ito, may mga pixels na siya nakikita niyo. Lalong-lalo na dito sa may arrow. Ganyan po yung raster graphics. Pero sa vector graphics, ito yung makikita natin. Halimbawa, this ball, kapag kung titingnan natin, napakaganda ng quality niya. So, kung i-zoom mo yan, up to ilang percentage yan? 6,400%. Titingnan natin sa pinakadulo. As you notice, wala kang nakikitang pixels. What only you can see is ito lang, parang a point, from point to point, wala kang nakikitang pixels dyan, since this is vector graphics. Okay, klaro po ba? Now, baka may magtatanong dyan, pwede bang ilagay natin yung vector graphics doon sa Photoshop? Yes, the answer is yes. So what you need is kung mayroon tayong Adobe Illustrator, mas madali siya kasi i-drag lang natin doon sa Photoshop. So in our future tutorials, I will teach you paano gagawin yan step by step para mas lalong maintindihan. Pangalawa nating example, this is came from the Shutterstock images. Kapag i-zoom natin ito, halimbawa dyan, yung tenga na lang banda. Kung i-zoom natin, wala kayong makikitang pixels dyan. What only you can see is the path. Ito yun, ito yung path niya. Okay? So, siguro naman malinaw na sa inyo kung ano ang kaibahan ng raster graphics and vector graphics. So, may ipapakita ako sa inyo bago tayo magpaalam. Okay, I want you to identify kung vector ba ito o raster graphics. How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? How about this one? Kung may pinili kayo kahit isa dito na pagkakaalam nyo or kung sa palagay nyo ay vector siya or vector graphics siya, nagkakamali po kayo. Lahat ito ay mga raster graphics since ang kanyang extension name, ito JPG, ito JPEG, so they're the same. This one is also another JPG file, another JPG, another JPG, and this one is also JPG. Okay, and besides, wala pong vector file. Sa pagkakaalam ko, walang vector graphics na ma-open sa uh, Windows Photo Viewer. Mayroon tayong nabanggit kanina tungkol sa X and Y coordinates. So, ito yung X-axis natin. That's from 0 up to pinaka-end niya is 969, I think. So, that depends on gaano siya kalapad. Ito naman yung tinatawag natin na Y-axis, from 0 down to 610, I think. Okay, so kung halimbawa alamin natin kung anong coordinate ng certain pixel na to, i-zoom lang natin into 3200. Let's say this one, the light green. So that's 500. Ito 500. Okay, that's 575 and 197. That is the coordinate. So as you notice, this image here is composed of the different shades of green, and may brown na konti. Okay, bawat pixel dyan, including the whites here, bawat coordinate dyan ay may kanya-kanyang color value na tinatawag. Okay, so sa susunod natin o sa future natin na mga tutorials, tuturuan ko kayo ano yung mga RGB values na yan. Bawat kulay kasi may equivalent na RGB value or numeric value, and same YK value. Okay, sana po ay nakatulong yung video na to para ma-distinguish natin ang raster from vector graphics. Yun lang po. Sana ay nagustuhan nyo yung video na to. Sa mga hindi pa nakapag-subscribe, pindutin lang ang subscribe button at saka notification button para ma-notify kayo sa susunod na mga videos na gagawin natin. Maraming salamat po.